Close your eyes. Right now, your awareness is likely a static buzz of errands, unread emails, and fragmented anxieties. We spend most of our waking hours in a state of mental noise that effectively drowns out everything else. We are going to isolate a single point in that noise. You are going to learn a 4-step psychological technique to extract a subconscious image, give it a literal physical body, and negotiate a specific real-world resolution with it. This process requires physical preparation. Find an isolated space where you will not be disturbed. Gather your creative tools, a notebook and pen, a piece of charcoal, or a block of modeling clay, and place them directly in front of you. You are entering a state of high-intensity concentration. Success depends on your ability to maintain absolute alertness while treating every ensuing interaction as a concrete, objective event. Step 1 is the void. Close your eyes and intentionally drop your everyday worries, your upcoming schedules, and your ego-driven concerns. Most people fail here by turning the silence into a battle. They clench their minds, trying to aggressively scrub away every thought to force a state of sterile blankness. The cure is simple observation. Notice the grips of the mind as they arise, the sudden urges to check your phone or plan your lunch, and let them pass without attaching yourself to them. Establishing this quiet, highly focused internal stage is a functional requirement. You are clearing the room so that unconscious material can step forward and be seen. Step 2 is the projection. Wait in the void for a spontaneous fantasy image, a distinct figure, or a sudden, heavy emotion to appear on your internal stage. The unconscious mind communicates through vivid, non-rational imagery. In this painting by Salvador Dali, we see figures with drawers in their legs and animals consumed by fire. Your own mind will produce similarly bizarre, illogical material that ignores waking rules. Once an image appears, you must navigate 2 observational errors. If you stare too hard, you will freeze the image, turning it into a dead, static photograph that can no longer speak. If you lose your concentration, the image will begin to morph chaotically, accelerating into a fast-forwarded internal movie that has lost its meaning. You must watch the image as if you are observing a wild animal. Keep it clearly in your sight and let it breathe, but do not try to cage it or direct its movement. This razor-sharp, delicate observation is the mechanism that separates active imagination from idle, passive daydreaming. Step 3 is crystallization. Immediately open your eyes and pick up your creative tools, your pen, your clay, or your charcoal. Your objective is to give the image you just saw a literal, physical body in the waking world as quickly as possible. Beware the aesthetic trap. Your ego will want to make the artwork look attractive, polished, or technically good. You must ignore these impulses. The physical medium must match the emotional weight of the vision. If the image was terrifying or distorted, you must mold it or draw it to be terrifying and distorted. Raw, authentic physical expression is the only way to successfully anchor a subconscious disturbance into waking reality. Step 4 is the moral confrontation. Look directly at the physical artwork you have just created. Mentally ask the figure what it wants from you. Ask the question clearly, and then listen for the answer. Avoid the hero complex. Do not try to act as a savior or a warrior aiming to defeat the inner figure. This is not a game of conquest. You must engage the figure as your everyday, flawed, and normal ego. You are meeting as equals. Argue with the figure. Listen to its demands and negotiate a truce that you can actually uphold in your daily life. As this debate unfolds, write down the dialogue word for word on paper. By documenting this ethical agreement, you transform a vague psychological pressure into a concrete, conscious resolution. This alchemical diagram illustrates the psyche as a system of concentric spheres. Through the mechanics of focused observation, physical creation, and verbal negotiation, you have extracted material from these outer layers and integrated it into your conscious center. You now possess a raw physical object and a written record of an internal bargain. These are the proof that a connection has been established. The process is only complete when it moves into the world.
You must take the specific commitment you just negotiated and act on it in your real life before the day is over. Place the artwork somewhere you will see it every day. It serves as a permanent anchor for the agreement you just struck, ensuring that your negotiation leads to a change in your actual conduct.